Right, let's look at the weekly anticipation. Last week we talked about that specific candle there. You remember talking about a spinner, which is normally a sort of undecided sort of candle. You can see there's one as well right over there, indicating indecision. So the next candle is normally the one that really gives some sort of hint what is going on. You can see it was some sort of a engulfing candle. You can see that the low and the high is higher and lower than that specific candle. So that was engulfing candle in terms of only the high and low, not the body, but the high and the low. And that indicated already the possibility of something coming for the move upwards. So, and that is after that specific candle right over there. I mean, there was the breakout going all the way back up. The 4 hours might show us something. You can see there was the move above it, the pullback, the move away, and then a second retest of that specific trend line before it starts moving away. Currently, for this week, difficult to say. Let's see that specific area right over there, the 142 level. Currently we're at 139, nearly 140. So 140 can also be some sort of resistance there. So just have that in mind. That's somewhere around there. Yeah, a little bit lower down, but somewhere around there, the 140 mark. Just have that in mind as well. So that can be some resistance for the price coming down for a retest of this breakout line or to meet the 21 EMA. To me, that is what possibility is, but don't forget, this thing can still run up to the 142 to test that previous high. British pound, remember we talked about that brief break of that trend line, and then the pressure from the bottom on that little tail there indicating pressure from the bottom. That candle really showed something to come, and there was about 80-90 pips run up. But as you can see there, a lot of that's a down, a up, a down. So there's not very much of pressure from the bottom to take it up. You can see there's divergence as well on the MACD. From there till there, price going up, MACD coming down. So I'll anticipate a move down to this trend line once again. Unless it found support there, you can see there's a spinner again. The next candle is going to be important to see whether it wants to go up further or whether it's going to break down past this trend line here. The Swizzy, as anticipated last week, there was some support there. One specific candle, that one right over there, but not really getting direction. It was in the range of about 100 pips there. But I like those type of ranges because that tell me something can happen. So just wait for that, either a break to the bottom or a move back up past that. If it's going to go to the top, that's the region that I would like to trade in. Or if it breaks through to the bottom, to wait for a pullback and a move further down. Then the US dollar, Japanese yen, also support there. This one made a nice move upwards. You can see right over there, that was nice, up about 100, also 100 pips. But then that tail coming down, that's very interesting. So this will be the area that I'll be looking into trade. I would say at least 50 pips, I think now 40 pips. So there's not a lot there, but also a bit of indecision. So let's see how that is going to work out. Then the Aussie dollar, once again, that area right over there. You can see how many times it found support there. There's a resistance there. There's a lot of emotion being built up there. I just want to look at the activity. You can see right over here, there's more activity than normal. Let me just do that. You can see right over there was the same amount of activity. Then there was very little on top there. And you can see here is a lot of activity. What I like here, look at that one. When the price was up there, there's not a lot of activity going on. So what can one interpret from that? Why would people not getting interested when the price is getting higher at that point? Because then the price came down. But now there's a lot of activity going on at that specific point. So I'm anticipating some sort of move coming up. And my anticipation is that we're going to see a break to the top. That's my anticipation. Yeah, well, what will be the reason? I don't know. It's only an anticipation for what it's worth. So let's see whether we're going to see a break to the top. Price making higher lows, and the tops are staying flat. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. And previously, you can see there at the top there was some activity, and there at the top was not, but there again was a little bit of activity, higher activity than normal. So let's see how that's going to play out. Euro Japanese yen has reached that top trend line. We were anticipating a move down towards the 89 and the 200. It did came down a little bit, but not to the extent that I really wanted it to go down till there. But I mean, there was definitely, you can see the low was right over there, and then the turnaround going back up. Currently, you can see that little tail. So if this is going to be the real resistance, I think we're going to still see some sort of consolidation there, some shaking out. So I'm anticipating a retest of that trend line during the week. So there's a couple of pips there. There's about 100 pips there. If you got a short-term strategy and the price starts moving back up towards there, you can trade that area there. And then when there's evidence of a move coming down, you can trade it down to at least to the 21. So this will be my favorite one for the week if I had to trade a short-term strategy. Just trading it back up to that trend line, and if there's any signs of nice candles like a evening star or something like that, a nice engulfing on the 4 hours, something like that, then I will know to reverse and trade in this short direction. Right, favorites. As I said, the Euro Japanese yen is definitely one. The British pound is not there. The Swissy, can't really say. US dollar, Japanese yen, I will go for this area right over here, just because of that tail, for that area over there. Right, that's it. Let's see how this week is going to play out.